Yo, Jay. Hey, Jay. Welcome again, UIS, to Intolerably Awkward. This is season 2. Last season, we got a lot done. I was very proud of the crew and everyone who supported me. I want to just send out a shout out to them. And I also want to give shout out to the audience. And thank you guys for watching. This season's going to be different. It's going to be a lot faster and a lot more appealing to a wider populace. So I want to just get it rolling. We're going to have some skits. We're going to have some cool people come in, some important people come in. And I just want to hope that you guys continue to enjoy the ride and stay on board. We'll do that monologue again later. I totally just came up with that.
Oh, hey, Campus Trips. Hey. Come on in. I'm Cameron. This is...
Hey, I'm Jake.
This is Jake. Welcome to our townhouse. This is Marigold 13 on the east or west campus. West campus. We'll start you off in the kitchen. Like most people in townhouses, we have the essentials. We have the microwave. We have our oven. This is a gathering place for us to eat and to interact with each other. We're assigned cabinets. This is my cabinet up here. It's a little empty. I got the biggest meal plan, so I didn't get a lot of food. But Trevor's got quite a bit of stuff there. He's not here right now. But sometimes I take his ramen noodles. That's a different story. And then the Coles, I don't know if the Coles, Steak Vans is over there somewhere. Then we got obviously our fridge. And then we'll take it into the living room. We have a big screen TV. We love our sports, so we all gather and watch the games on the big screen. And then being that we have 2 golfers here, we have Trevor put in a little putting green. So I'm not the best player, so I have to look at my putting. I wish I could do that with golf course. I was pretty good on this green flat. But only Jake doesn't do that.
Yeah, follow me and go on in here. This is where the magic happens. It's a little messy right now. I'm sorry I didn't have time to really clean that, but as you can see, got my bed, desk, dresser, your basic setup for UIS. Pretty basic. Got a little PlayStation in case you get a little game and then a little pizza. Things like that. But other than that, got a fridge, fully stocked. Check in here. We got your gallon of water and orange juice and your banana bread from home. Mom's cooking. Look at my closet. I like to keep a lot of t-shirts in here. I like to keep my routine going. Keep everything simple. So just got a couple hanging up and do a little laundry, obviously. So we got some Lucky Charms. Not gonna lie, probably 6 months old right now. They're a little stale if you ask me. Baseball glove in case the need ever rides like the ball. Not gonna step over. But yeah, really probably haven't touched this food in a long time, so we recommend eating it. I like muscle brand, really gets you going. And make sure you get good pump in workout. Really can't get any work done unless you got yourself a proper pair of boots. They'll get you through anything. You can wear them to church on Sunday. You can wear them out in the field. You can go hunting. They're pretty much the best utility shoes you can get. Gotta be honest. Being a computer science major, you always gotta keep my studies going and learn about computer systems. Pretty much that's all I can say about that. Okay. But yeah, that's about it.
All right.
Hey, we'll head up this way where Cole and I live. There's Miranda. That's my girlfriend right there. She's a little camera shy. It's okay. is a very important role in the townhouse. It's not the cleanest of all bathrooms, but the story behind this is, like the first couple of months here at the townhouse, our toilet wasn't very sturdy. We ended up clogging it 10 or 15 times. So, you know, by the 15th time the plumber had to come, they actually installed new toilets, which, if you live in Founders, they're the same toilets, they're very powerful. The plumber says that you have to hold on when you flush, it's so powerful. But we'll go ahead and demonstrate how much authority is behind each flush. As you can see, it's pretty powerful. So since then, we haven't had any clogs. Knock on wood, we don't want to jinx ourselves. All right, now we're headed to my room after the bathroom. So come on in here.
Welcome to Cameron's room.
Oh, there's Miranda. All right, now we'll go over here towards my office. Got the carpet, you know, just add a little flavor to it. I have some spare golf clubs, bags here, and then this is my quote-unquote office. I have a picture of Miranda to keep me motivated, you know. Hopefully one day we'll have a nice house out in the suburbs, but that keeps motivation. I've got my laptop, and then in my drawer I just have some pens, just some extra papers and stuff in there. TV, obviously it's important to have a TV. And then I'm a fan sleeper. I don't know if you have family or not, but I can't sleep when it's silent, so I always blow it kind of on me when I sleep. And then when the weather's nice out, I like to open my window, get a little fresh air, and with the window we have a nice view. I don't spy on my neighbors or anything, but I don't know if they can see me or not, but I usually keep my blinds open. Then here's the bed. It's not the most comfortable, but you have to make the most out of it. Then over here are my toiletries, you know, my shaving, contact stuff, some Q-tips, and then I have a first aid kit that my grandma got me in case I get a little cut. And then closet, well, this dirty hamper, closet-wise, I'm kind of scared to open it. Alright, here we go. I like to try to store my clothes as much as possible, keep the dress ones up front, and then mixed in with my golf shirts and polos and stuff like that. Usually, sometimes, on the brown fingers, I just plan my outfit ahead, so if I want to wear, you know, a golf shirt tomorrow, I would put it on the brown finger, so when I wake up in the morning, I can easily get my clothes on, so I can make it to class. That's about it for my room. I've got my, you know, the posters, the golf posters, and got to support the soccer team as well. I'm also a Chelsea fan, so got to go support the Blues. And then I have a fishing pole over here. My girlfriend, she said I was a great catch on Valentine's Day. She said you're a great catch, and she got me a fishing pole with it. I haven't broken it out yet, but you know, the weather's getting nice, so I might get it out here pretty soon. Yeah, that's about it for the room.
Excellent. That was great. We have a special guest here today that I would like to introduce, Vice Chancellor of UIS, the lovely Dr. Ford. I'd like to welcome her onto the show.
Yay! Woo,
How are you doing today?
Hi, how are you?
Well, you seem like you're very happy and vibrant.
All student affairs professionals are happy and vibrant.
That's excellent. That's excellent to hear. So, let's get into it.
Okay.
As a vice chancellor or student affair, I forgot what you just said. But what type of responsibilities do you have?
All student support services. So that includes food service, residence life, disability services, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on. So there's quite a bit, yeah. Things have changed.
Things have changed.
Things
over the
have
years.
changed when you first arrived as a freshman.
Yeah, yes.
Yes.
We're going to keep the time scale between me and not, you know, hit your age or anything. We're not going to do that.
Oh, we're going to talk about age now. Okay.
That's cool. That's cool. So how did you get into that?
Well, you know, I actually got into student affairs by accident. I was working on my master's, and I thought I was going to go on the academic side. I was teaching with a professor, but I was also working with juvenile delinquents at the time, creating
Tell me more about that.
facilities for juveniles, males, a matter of fact. And the more I began to work on my master's, my professor suggested that I look into student affairs administration because of my personality and having all that hypertension, I guess you could call it. But anyway, so it worked out, and that's how I got into it. So I looked into it, and the next thing I knew, I was working in higher ed as a student affairs professional.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
It's been brought to our attention that you also teach here at UIS, right?
I'm very lucky to teach a class with first-generation students, the Necessary Steps Living Learning floor. So that's always a joy. I learn more about the campus than maybe I want to, but I most definitely have learned a lot about this generation. So I do have my finger on the pulse of the campus, and that's a good thing.
So
Yeah.
you got a pretty good picture of like the type of
Yes,
kids you're going to be working with?
what's going on, what students want, things the students do not want. Yeah, I get to chaperone some parties sometimes, which is really not the norm for a vice chancellor.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm in a different spot now. So
All
and I
right.
enjoy it. I enjoy being in both worlds.
How do you use that knowledge to your benefit?
It helps me to make decisions because I have the opportunity to share it with the students. I can go in the classroom and say, so what do you think about this idea? And they'll go, no. Like recently we started having a conversation about what is the best way to reach students, and they said, no emails.
That is so true. That is so true. No one reads. I wouldn't say no one. Not many people read their emails as much as they should be. Because that's like 2004. That's 2002
right. They made that
Text
clear.
messaging and
Right.
social media.
So that was not. They did not enjoy that. They did prefer posters, which I thought was interesting. Because if you're walking past something, you might look at it if it has a vibrant color.
True.
So posters was one.
It's true to an extent.
Yeah. Using Twitter.
Twitter. Okay.
Using Twitter.
Do you have a Twitter?
Of course. Really?
I mean, not many adults
You
have
went
Twitter.
there? You went there?
Okay. Well then, that's cool. That's good to know.
So yeah.
Follow me on Twitter.
Yeah, you follow me on Twitter.
All
Yeah,
right.
most
You
definitely.
follow me, yeah.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, but they talked about what you like shocked that I
No, I'm not trying to. Not a lot, Not a lot of adults have Twitter. My mom just got Facebook like last year.
Well, my mom's 90 and she has Facebook.
Wow, that's excellent.
So
I just felt like the technological age was, for the younger generation.
no.
That's what I assumed.
No, that's not true. I think all student affairs professionals use social media.
Okay. Yeah, because they're probably more aware of what's
Right, because
going
we
on,
have to work with students.
That's
so
true.
we need to know how to contact students, how they feel. So, yeah, so it was a great opportunity to ask them that question.
So what type of challenges have you faced?
Ooh, challenges.
Your experience.
Oh, that's a good question. I think my biggest challenge is time, finding time to do everything that I would love to do. I've been in this field years. And
Years. Ain't gonna say how many. Ain't gonna tell you how much. How many years.
over 15 years. Over 15 years.
Okay.
So I've always used to being around students. And I thought when I became the interim vice chancellor of student affairs, that I would have a problem because I wouldn't be able to be around students. And so that was a big challenge for me at first. And then I realized that I don't have to do it every way. There's not a correct way of being a vice chancellor. And if my expertise has been to work with students, then I need to continue to work with students in this position. So I try to spend as much time as I possibly can. I find a way. I'll go to the living learning floor, or I'm in the classroom, or I'll eat in the food emporium, just to have that student contact.
That's
so
excellent.
I can find out what's going on.
That's so awesome. I feel like a lot of people don't have that mindset. Even like students themselves, they don't want to be around other students, which I find kind of sad. But you expertise in that, you have a focus.
But that's your
on that.
generation.
It's
that
sad.
Individualism is really big.
Why? Why do you think that is that way?
I believe it's because we moved away from communities. There was a time where you lived in a neighborhood and you knew everyone in your neighborhood, so you had that opportunity to build a community, and you just knew that was just the norm. Now, many people don't live in communities. You just go in your house, you don't know your next door neighbor. You know your next door neighbor?
Kind of.
Kind of. What does that mean?
I mean, like, I know the younger one. I mean,
See?
you put me on the spot like that. All right, cool. All right.
Do you know your neighbor?
Yeah, I mean, I gotta know them. I say hi to them, all the time.
But do you know their name? Do you know?
I know one of their names. One of his names, yeah.
That is so important, though, to know your neighbor.
All right, so smooth transition here.
Okay.
What do you want to see in the future for UIS? What do you expect? What do you want to see?
I expect UIS to become a very vibrant, very large, with a strong tradition. Because I think this is what we're creating right now is tradition with Spring Fest and many other activities on our campus. We don't really see it, but down, throughout the years, we'll look back and go, oh, everybody will be talking about Spring Fest.
Yeah,
so
that's definitely a memory.
So that most definitely be a tradition. But also a school that will be so active and academically challenging for students that everybody will want to come to UIS. And yeah, I'm expecting it. I'm claiming it.
You claiming it?
I claim that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm claiming it. It's going to happen.
Oh, right.
There's no doubt about it.
How do you expect it to happen? What do you think is going to be done?
I think it's going to happen because of young people like yourself. You've had a great opportunity here. You've had great experiences, and you're going to tell people about this great experience you had here. And it's going to keep growing
right
and growing. That's right. With this show, it's a great opportunity.
Okay.
That's right. Because, see, I can remember when you first arrived here.
You do?
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. What do you remember? What's going on? I know you knew my brother.
Right. I had your brother in Bonners. That's
All
right. But I can remember you trying to find your way. I can remember you really struggling. Miss Beeman was here at the time.
Yeah.
And
shout out Miss Beeman.
Yeah. And she was really trying to get you, come on, you could do it, get focused. And you were just like, I don't know what I want to do. I just don't know what I want to do. And look what has happened.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for the observation.
Yeah. So I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm very proud of you. And very lucky to have seen you do this transformation. So yeah. Don't cry.
I'm not gonna cry.
Don't get all mushy.
All right. So, all right. Thank you so much.
This is gonna be interesting, huh?
Yes. It's probably one of my better interviews I've had before. I really appreciate you coming on the show. I want to thank you once again.
Thank you.
And I wish you the best.
Oh.
I wish you the best. I'll
Thank
see you
you.
later.
And likewise.
Yes.
Likewise.
Yes.
Keep up the good work.
All right. It's a wrap.
Okay, so Wacky Wednesdays run through rec sports. Basically, just some fun, random game to do on a Wednesday. Prizes for the past couple of years have been T-shirts, water bottles. This year's drawstring bags, different colors. So, girl and guy score a win for the week, and we do this every week.
So what's today's event?
Today's shoe kick. So you got to kick your shoe as far as you can, and we measure it out.
Give me your shoes, man.
We got Mark Joni here with the top score of 108
108.
so far. See if the Bill could beat it.
Let's go to Bill and do it. Do your thing, bro. What? You're cheating, bro. You can't do that. You gotta do it off your foot. You kick it. No. No. Oh man.
So you're flicking it off your shoe?
Yeah.
That's good.
Wow, she's good at. Wow. That's pretty decent.
Far if you would have.
Where does yours end up at?
Like a sidewalk or something.
How?
That is bollocks.
Hey, what was yours? Hey, I doubled yours. I doubled yours. So double bit, like, people are gonna be leaving leaving
It should
injured.
be like flick your shoes or something. Then that's what the game should be called.
How do you
Shoe
do it?
flicking.
Why am I going straight up in the air? Be careful, man. See, you can fall. It's so easy to fall. It's so easy to fall. Go ahead.
I'll get ready. That's a negative.
See? See?